Right. Yeah. I always like seeing Zemmol play because he will, like you said, the implicit pressure, but also outside of the game, he's just a very confident young guy. You know, he's there. He wants to show what he can do, and he wants to do it on the big stage, on the biggest stage there is. Today, this is the biggest stage we can offer. Zemmol versus Ponflex on Pokemon Stadium 2. Immediately blocks come out, but Zemmol is already in your face.
Yep, this is what we talked about. That pressure, the TNT is gonna drop Zemmol out of that position. The up B is gonna whiff. And this is the first big punish here. Ponflex, not the best combo, but still a solid 60 and counting.
Yeah, but the limit is online. Now Zemmol will need to find an opening to use that. And on this low percent, it's probably the cross slash he's looking for. The anvil coming in clutch.
The use of the blocks in the anvil by Ponflex just being so ambiguous in his disadvantage, which is usually somewhere where Steve can struggle due to his poor airspeed.
Right.
But look at this again, the roll in, ambiguous, immediate up tilt, gets that punish. Zemmol restabilizes here. Look at that, nice pressure here. It's basically an even game.
Oh, manages to make it back. Uses the block to get back to the middle of the stage. And more pressure, good parry. And then it's just a flub. And it's the forward smash that will not connect, and the up smash from Zemmol to clean out the first stock.
Zemmol with a nice lead after dropping it a little bit, but Ponflex just ran out of iron.
Yeah.
And so Zemmol is okay with taking a little bit of a loss as long as he's forcing Ponflex to rely on the iron, because eventually it runs out. And that is when Zemmol strikes. Look at that, 3 iron on Ponflex, but look at his materials, only a few stone, not quite a full bar right there.
No, so Ponflex really struggling, and I think it's mostly due to... Oh my lord.
You're kidding me!
He was in just the right position to get that punish, so a fully charged forward smash will take out the first stock from Zemmol. Now the resources are coming in, the gold, the diamonds. Here we see the pressure on Zemmol immediately, looking for the hits, but Zemmol finds a nice climb hazard to catch a break. Oh dear.
Okay, Ponflex looking again for a big combo, but finds another 60. I mean, there's no complaining about a 60% damage combo, right? But Steve can do so much more. Ponflex looking for it all, does not find it instead. Now, in this awkward position, the block just barely despawned there.
Yeah, and now it's Zemmol with all the commanding position, but the diamonds are still out there, the diamond axe or the pickaxe. And now just waiting.
The stare down, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice walling by Zemmol. And Ponflex had the right idea, right? I'm going to punish you for trying to break my wall, but the spacing on Zemmol just a little bit too sharp.
Yeah, and I think that's partly why people consider Cloud to be somewhat of a mirror matchup, but that is the side B, that minecart coming out. 131% on Ponflex, but you know, honestly, he's in this perfect spot here. The diamond is already mined, and that's going to make it a very difficult game for Zemmol to close out, if even possible.
Okay, Ponflex investing a bit more resources into this stock, and for good reason. Uses the wall, but Zemmol goes high, and look at that pressure, that single up air into the immediate back air. Ponflex making it hard for Zemmol to find his footing. Nice roll through too. Nothing that Zemmol is doing is working, and Ponflex is just chipping away at this final stock.
Back air will finally do it. So the back air will get Zemmol back into the game, but once again the diamond is already on deck. So that means pickaxe, sword, all of that dangerous stuff. And Ponflex has all the time to work with. But Zemmol is going in hard. The Elytra will not save him. Will have to go high. Will have to use the minecart. There might be some sort of shenanigans going on there. And there is that finishing touch. Zemmol finds it from the brink of death.
That was a highlight. He cooked it. Dude, the way he found the one thing that got him out of that spot.
There's one possible solution.
One out, but he got the nuts.
He got it.
He just did it. That was a very, very clean parry. And the crazy thing is, if Ponflex timed that backer a little bit earlier, it would have auto-canceled, no punish. Times it a little bit later, it probably would have been just like a landing move. Probably wouldn't have been punishable by finishing touch. But Zemmol kind of just found the in-between.
Yeah,
got the
parry.
punish. Not entirely sure about the parry frame on backer, of course, but it looked like it was very, very close to not working there, and Zemmol just pulling the trigger very well there.
All right, same opening here from Ponflex, little wall, little TNT, but Zemmol is already in the face, jumping over the wall, the pressure is on, and you might think that game one, that was devastating to lose it like that, but Ponflex, we've seen him play before, we know what happened to him, he's not gonna let that bother him, but Zemmol, he is feeling the momentum right now. The pressure is on.
Like you said, Zemmol, very young, emotional, confident type of person.
Yeah.
And getting wins like that just boosts your stats, man. Like, if you're feeling that much more confident.
Oh, he's going deep.
As a player like Zemmol, that's huge. Here's the side B, but that angle by Ponflex is very well found. Again, there was only one out, and he found it.
Yeah, it's a game of one outs, and they're doing it perfectly. Both players really pushing each other to the limits. Ponflex desperately trying to find. Oh, Ramses, you already saw him dying in the ground, but Zemmol managed to find an opening, managed to find it back, and finds the KO on the first stock.
If anyone here dies to like the back throw into the block thing in 2024,
you're done.
I'm just sad.
You're done.
I'm just sad. But Zemmol did avoid it there. Very well done. Ponflex does not find any combos so far in this game. Just has been getting these chip hits, but nothing really defining here. Only 58 on Zemmol. Zemmol already lapping the percentages here. Ponflex finally answering back. But like I said, it's just Chiplin.
Yeah, and just like in the previous game, you pointed that out, low resources. Well, look at the resource from Ponflex in this game. The bar is full, but where's the diamond? Where's the just now finding the gold? You know,
No iron.
It's not looking good for Ponflex. This is a very different game than from the first one.
A little bit of Mario Brothers there, destroying the blocks, but Ponflex not finding a punish. Uses the wall to extend his life. Finds the diamond. Has 2 iron by now. Uses one of them. Big hit.
Yeah, there's the cross slash, just right in your face, just the way Zemmol likes it. Gets the KO. The diamond now is online, but this will have to be a very large axe to make something happen. But Zemmol, the pressure is... Okay, he finds the minecart. That was the break he needed.
This thing about Zemmol, this thing about confidence, you can't have a little bit too much. In those situations, that overconfidence can lead to getting hit by minecarts. Ponflex again does not find a combo. These drops, a little uncharacteristic. Yeah, based on what we've seen from Ponflex so far. He's been very consistent with his hits. That's a nice little finisher there.
Tries to do some cute anvil tricks, but Zemmol, of course, playing the character himself, knows about all the little gimmicks you can throw out.
Ooh, that spell dodge was crazy. Zemmol, though, finds a limit cross slash, not quite it. Okay, and that back air, that should do it. And Zemmol with a 2-0 lead, and Lynn, you mentioned it, the momentum is it's just running through his veins right now.
Right, yeah, it was that last stock from the first game set him on a path to victory, and Zemmol is hellbound on following that. Let's see if Ponflex can make something happen, because we've seen some great things from him in previous games. We've seen some fantastic things in this set as well. But it's just falling a little bit short. But we know he can do it. You know, I've seen some good things from him.
Oh yeah, Ponflex is never out of the count. It's not clicking. It's not coming together the way that he wants.
But that's also due to Zemmol like putting on the pressure, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
We'll see what goes into game number 3. I don't think it's necessarily a stage thing. You know, Pokemon Stadium 2. It's
fine stage 2.
It's just fine.
Yeah, you get good materials to Steve on PS2, which is a huge part of it, right? You get a lot of stone, hard to break, and that you get to your iron all that much more quickly. Ponflex, though, like you mentioned, it's probably not a stage thing, right? Like at this point, what you need is you need to change the way that you're approaching the neutral. You need to change the way that you're approaching the matchup, and this is a huge change right here.
That's definitely a way to change the matchup, because it's the Enderman.
Okay, I heard Mega Man. Yeah, what the heck?
I thought it was Mega Man.
It's Enderman. Well, that's still a counter pick. Come on.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Zemmol coming out swinging of it right out of the gate. 80% already.
Okay.
Okay, he does make it back. No early cheesy kills. KOs on Zemmol.
Yeah, but you don't want to give Ponflex the opportunity. The re-grab using the down air.
What's that anvil movement?
The chat saying he's so good when he was just having short hop back air. And the punish after the parry on that. He just nods at the crowd. He's not even in the game anymore.
That was unnecessary. That finishing touch was so unnecessary. But you know, he finds it anyway.
Zemmol now in full control here. As we say, cool, calm, collected, and in control.
Oh, the double footstool even. All right.
Okay.
And then you can't fall for that.
That's deserved. If you get cocky like that, you should be losing your stock at 100.
Yeah, definitely.
Ponflex. Okay.
Oh,
and the miss input. You hate to see it happen.
What does this game devolve to, Ramses? Because this is not the kind of gameplay we were seeing in game number 1. Now, Ponflex trying to put on the pressure, but Zemmol once again has the limit online. And, you know, the pressure is just too high. Tries to use the minecart to get back, tries to use some tricky block combinations, does find the KO combo, tries to go for a forward smash game, but, you know, that will just not do it.
Still has no iron, has to rely on things like up B to get out of these disadvantages, but you can see it's just not enough to get past Zemmol's pressure. Nice grab on the roll, just immediate reaction there. Zemmol looking his old usual sharp self. Ponflex finally breaks through, and every single hit, he's looking to get the kill every single time.
Yeah, I feel like Ponflex just trying to rely a little bit.
Oh, he had the roll read, but he just did not believe.
No. He's trying to go for another finishing touch, Ramses. He wants to go out in style.
He's being an ass. Let's be fair.
Yeah. This doesn't. The blade beam goes in the block, and Ponflex getting some time to mine through, but will not find any sort of time to get that diamond.
Stop cheering for short hop back air. Come on, guys. All right.
Does find the hit
and a down air. Yeah. You guys are enablers. You guys are enablers. Stop cheering for short hop back air. Certainly one of the games of all time.
Oh man. Yeah, so that was definitely one of the top 8 games, and you know, despite it being a little bit silly.